Hey, hey, hello. It is that time again. It is that time again. Today is December 11th, 2024. It is currently 8:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means it's time for another live stream here on Derrick J Reacts, my favorite time of the week, because I get to be here with you all and enjoy myself for at least 2 hours. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you're watching on the replay and you just want to watch the body cam reaction portion of the show, you can do that. You have to fast forward what's that, 49 minutes from now, 48, 49 minutes from now, and you will get right to the body cam reaction portion of the show. If you're watching on the replay and you just want to skip ahead, that is cool. I gotta make sure y'all can hear me, cause okay, yeah, you can hear me. Um, but you're gonna miss out on a lot if you don't. I mean, if you just fast forward to that. I'm just saying. I hope everybody's had a great day today. I know I did, even though it's like raining here, it's bad weather, and I'm out making deliveries in the rain today. You know, it wasn't well. It did like pour down raining at one point, but I wasn't making any deliveries during that time, so that was good. I didn't get too wet, but had a good day today. Went to work, came home. I actually had time to edit another video. I'm actually going to have my first sponsored video that's going to be up on Friday. So I finished editing that and I'm excited about that. But yeah, other than that, I did a good day today. But yeah, we have our body cam reaction portion of the show, which will be our third and final segment of the night. Before that, we have a segment that I like to call "What Is We Doing?" I'll explain that further once we get to that. Before that segment, there's a segment called the channel update segment where I let you all know a little bit of what's going on with the channel, like behind the scenes kind of thing, because I am only 42% of this channel. You all make up the other 58%. So it's only right to let you in on a little bit of what's going on with our channel. Okay? But before that, there are people here, I hope so, in this chat right now, live with us, like in person. We're not with us. If you're watching on the replay, they're not with us. It was when I say us. If you're watching on the replay, when I say us, you are not included. When I say us, I'm just talking about me and the people who are here live as I speak right now. Okay. Um, um, we got Crazy Dizzy is here. Huma Fox, D Armand, Sunny Days. Miss M is here with us. Carol is here. Jeff Lee is here as well. I think I got everybody. If I didn't get you, just type "you forgot me" or "present here" something in the live chat so I can shout you out. I appreciate all of y'all being here with me tonight. We are going to have a fun night tonight because in our "What Is We Doing" segment, I have something that happened that has never happened before in the history of this channel. And I'm gonna point it out, and then we're going to let me see. We're gonna identify the culprit, kind of, and then we're going to take the actions that need to be taken. So I can't wait to get to that segment in a few minutes here. But I hope y'all had a great day. I like to put up stuff that y'all talking about here in the beginning. The armor pretty good. Got the neighbors' kids over for dinner, and they are cracking me up. I'm gonna tell you, neighbors' kids. I had this joke in my head that, you know what, I'm gonna say, neighbors' kids sometimes are better than your kids. Neighbors' kids are sometimes better than your kids because the neighbors' kids go home. And sometimes sometimes that going home part makes all the difference. It's just like you love your own kids and they great. And like nobody like over, you know what I mean? Like no other kids are better than your kids when it comes to, you know, how much love you have for them and how much love they have for you, you know. But they always there, okay? I'm just saying. They don't go nowhere. They always there. They always need you for something. Always asking questions. Sometimes you just be like, can you just be a neighbor kid one time? For like, I think that's probably what your neighbors told you. Can you be a neighbor kid for a little bit and go to the neighbors? Oh my God, it sounds like a soft evening. A nice evening. They're telling my son what white people activities are. He needs. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I can see how that. Um, I can see how that uh would be a good time right there. Let's say get them hyper and send them home. Yeah, they have what is it? Ammo. To say. If you ever want to give, if you're ever mad, I'm talking about people who have kids, have young kids and kids that play with toys and stuff, and you get mad at them, the adults. You know, if you ever find yourself mad at an adult, and that adult has kids that, you know, I'm gonna guess 8 and younger, you know, all you gotta do is buy their kids some toys that make noise. That's all you gotta do, and you will get your get back continuously over a period of time. And guess what? They won't even know that you're getting them back. So they will never return the favor. They'll never realize that you actually did something to hurt them. It'll look like it's a thoughtful gift for their kids, but that toy just caused them pain, caused the adult pain, because it makes noise all the time. Just in case, a little thing I learned over the years, because I thought about getting my ex-wife's son, buying him a drum set. Like, I'm talking after we split. I was thinking about that. But if I know my ex-wife, like I know my ex-wife, that drum set will be at her mom's house. So I ain't gonna do that to her mom. But you say, okay, I don't know what my um I don't want to imagine what my neighbors would do to retaliate next time it's their turn. Well, yeah, that's you got to think about that too. Um, if you get their kids hyped up and send them home, they'll get your kids hyped up and send them home. It's just that's what will happen. You got to be sneaky about it. Sometimes, but okay, I got to put this one on, and then we're gonna move on to our first segment. I had to step in when they started maligning the time-honored tradition of catfish noodling. My son had advice too. Don't ever trust anyone. Or anyone who names their kid that. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm about to send this live and switch it around and you know have your house on live for the night because that's we okay. Let let's we got some stuff to talk about. So let's move on to our channel update segment. Like I said, I do this segment because you know you all contribute to the success of this channel. You know, when I break it down, I really think I'm only about 42% of the channel, and y'all make up 58 collectively. And it's no good without you. So, okay, I wrote down some stuff. I think I just want to make sure because I know one thing I want to say, but I don't think I wrote it down. Nope, I didn't write it down because this is okay. Okay, I didn't change that. Okay, I didn't write it down. But yeah, we crossed 3,400 subscribers recently. I think it's a couple days ago. It might have been Sunday when it happened. Sunday or Monday. But yeah, that's a milestone. We're getting closer to the next milestone to celebrate, which is 10,000. That's the next milestone I'm gonna, stop and celebrate. But yeah, there's something else. But we're gonna get to maybe I thought it was something else I wanted to think of I wanted to talk about before this, but I can't think of it. So we're just gonna get right to this. Something that happened I want to put this on the screen. You're one of my favorites. You tell it like it is. No racism, straight facts. Happy holidays to you and your family. Happy holidays to you as well. I appreciate that. Like when you see me when I record the video. Oh, somebody else came in too. Wait a minute. Where did it go? Okay, that's weird. Okay. But yeah, when when you see the video, that's actually the first time I watched the video ever. So every thing is a blind reaction. Um, there's only been one video on this channel where it wasn't a blind reaction. And that is because I thought I was recording the video, but I wasn't the whole time. So so I had to do it again. And I basically said the same things I said the first time, but I had to do it again because I wasn't recording. But so whatever I'm feeling, whatever my initial feelings are, that's what comes across in the video, and that is what you get. So if the video is making me laugh, you'll get a lot of laughter. If it's frustrating me, you'll get a lot of frustration. If it's nothing's ever angered me. If it shocked me, you will feel my shock. So okay. Yep. You notice I skipped right over it, or I faked laughing over top of it because I didn't know how to pronounce it. So I didn't say it. And I think you noticed that because I knew it was something I couldn't pronounce. I struggle with the multi-syllable words, okay? When I see them for the first time, okay? Boudreaux, now I know, okay? But yeah, I give y'all my initial reactions to everything, and I think that's the best way to do it instead of faking. I don't fake who I am. I don't fake how I'm feeling. I just give it to you, whatever it is. Now, there's sometimes where I would say something in a video, and then when I go to edit it, I'm like, okay, I gotta take that out. I shouldn't say that. In the video where I say that I put out not too long ago about, what's the title? I think it was these 2 eviction situations are crazy or something like that. I said something in that video when I recorded it that when I went to edit, I was like, okay, I gotta take that out. Not that it was like wrong or anything, but I knew and I saw that some people might take it the wrong way. So I took it out. I have to do that before. But other than that, you get everything that I'm feeling. And I think that's part of the reason it's working, because I'm being real with it. So we're going to keep that up for as long as we run this thing. But we're going to get into something right now that has never happened on this channel before. It has never happened. So I told y'all before where one of my videos got a copyright claim on it because YouTube said I used a portion of somebody else's content, but of course I disputed the claim, and it eventually got taken off. But what I've never had happen before has happened. Somebody took my video and uploaded the complete video to their YouTube channel. So we are going to go and investigate what this person was thinking. Okay, so let's do it. Because anytime somebody uses a portion of my video, YouTube will let me know. And sometimes most of the time that happens is not really my video. They're just using the same body cam video that I used. But this time, it's my entire video. So let's get to it. As you can see, this is the title of their video: a Taco Bell disturbance that went left. Wait, can y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can see that. So as you see right here, he took the exact title. He just copied it. If you notice the dash in between left and reaction, that's what I do on all my videos. And this person just took the exact same title, word for word, dash for dash, and put it on that video. So we're about to go let's see, hold on, I gotta put this on the screen because I'm looking at the comments on my phone right now, but I'm gonna put it on the screen. I know a woman who covers a judge in San Antonio who had that happen. I don't know if you're talking to me or somebody else. Alana is here. I appreciate you, Alana, for real. But yeah, we're talking about somebody who stole my video. As you can see, they're on the screen right now. Hold on. Okay. We're about to go investigate this. We're gonna click into it. This is their video.
Yeah, she got caught tomorrow.
This is their video. They even have y'all see Derrick J reacts up there twice right now. Right here, you see this twice. But the one on the right is from their video. So they just copied. I don't know if they downloaded my video or what, but they just uploaded it, the whole thing. And as you can see, if I scroll up, I'm making sure y'all can see this. Hold on. Give it a second. Come on. Yeah, y'all can see it. As you can see, the name of their channel is Martin Luther Love. That's the name of their channel. Right there. So if you click on their channel and go to their videos. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta flip to the other screen. I gotta zoom out a little bit. Okay. And as you scroll down and look at these videos, you realize that I'm not the only person they stole from. So it's like they took a bunch of people over the last 3 days and just uploaded other people's videos. So it ain't just mine. This is some of everybody's. So wait a minute, where is my video? I don't know. It's on this list somewhere. Did I pass it? Oh, there you go. Right there, a Taco Bell disturbance that went left. It's my exact video. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take care of that right now. Switch back to that. We're gonna zoom in. Okay, we're about at the right time. And we are going to request video removal. Right there. One video requested for removal. That's what we're gonna do. Copyright owner is myself. So and I'm actually gonna have to edit that out of the live because my personal information was in there a little bit. So yeah, shucks, I should have looked at this beforehand. Crap. But yeah, y'all, full screen. So I gotta remember to edit that out, so I gotta, shucks. Okay. What? Relationship to copyrighted content. What are we talking about? Your job title or role relating to the content in question. Creator? Look, man, this is, I didn't know it was gonna be all this. Okay. Okay, this is bad TV right now, but stick with me for a second. 7-day notice. Nope. Requested now. Prevent future copies of this content from appearing on YouTube. If you take down the request is valid, YouTube will try to prevent new uploads from appearing on the platform. Okay, why not? I have a good faith belief that the use of the material in the manner complained is covered. The information in this notification is accurate and under penalty of law. I understand that abuse of this tool, such as already then. This is bad TV, but we are done with that. Well, we should have been done with that. Okay, why you want? Okay, are we done now? Submit. What did I miss? Oh. Agree to the. Oh, never mind. All right, that's what I missed. Okay, I think that's it. All right, well, that has been submitted. Okay. So yeah, that should be taken down here in a little bit. I'm sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat, so somebody might have came in. Drew is here. Drew, you are here. Thank you for all that you do. I appreciate it. One other thing, Drew, that you might not know since you haven't been here. But we do have merch. We have merch available. Y'all can see that, right? Yep, y'all can see that. We do have merch available. What is we doing? Lord, I'm trying to what is we doing merch at our merch store? The link is in the description box below, but to get directly to it is DerrickJ.myspreadshop.com. It's DerrickJ.myspreadshop.com. T-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, coffee mugs, tumbler cups, aprons, polo shirts, leggings, stickers, hats. There's a lot of stuff up there. Got this one jacket. It's a lot of stuff up there for you to go take a look at. And so I just want to promote that store. I guarantee you will find something you like up there, something you can use. And not just buy it and hang it in the closet. I'm talking actually wear it, because it's actually comfortable. It's actually comfortable. I show you my sweatshirt, but it's in my bedroom closet right now. But yeah, I want to let y'all know about that. But we have to move on to this segment. What is we doing segment? If this is your first time here, man, wonderful. Been praying for that. I'm ready. Yeah, we got it. Because I know you were the first one to ask me about it and saying I need to get it. So I wanted to make sure you knew about it. We have, it's a regular hoodie and then there's a premium hoodie. So it's two different hoodies, but I think the regular hoodie comes in more colors than the premium hoodie does. So I believe so. You might have to double check, but I believe the regular hoodie comes in more colors than the premium hoodie does. But Drew, this is fitting that you are here or you return on this live, because in our What Is We Doing segment, which we're about to move on to, we had a guy make a stupid decision. He decided to try and shoplift when there were a lot of cops in the same location. They were actually having an event. It didn't faze him. He still tried to carry out his plan and shoplift. So let's take a look at this story and we'll talk about it.
It's a lot of fun.
Shop with a Cop is designed to be fun and at the same time help provide presents for children.
When you get to interact with kids of all ages, from toddlers and babies all the way up to young teens.
On Sunday, this River Force Walmart parking lot on Iron Bridge Road was packed with marked cars. And on the inside,
between the Sheriff's Department and police officers, about 50 uniformed personnel at the store.
Just like every year, the police officers and sheriff's deputies split up with the kids to start shopping all over the store. Only this past Sunday turned out a little different from years past.
This year we added a little flair to it.
As Shop with a Cop was in full swing,
a member of the staff at Walmart came up to us and informed us that they had a shoplifting in progress inside the store.
A quick look at security cameras.
We were able to see on video the suspect as he was concealing merchandise and then he began making his way towards the exit.
With officers en masse, they went looking for the man suspected of shoplifting.
As we approached from different directions, he tried to escape out the back of the store where he was apprehended.
Police say the suspect,
I think he was stunned.
shocked by being surrounded.
15 officers at that point.
32-year-old Hector Valaquez Maldonado of Chesterfield County taken into custody. And in the process, officers learned he was wanted for failure to appear on another shoplifting case. And that's not all.
He does have other open cases here in Chesterfield as well for larceny.
With dozens of uniformed officers walking around the store, police say they are surprised he attempted to steal a cartload of merchandise and what he had to see when he parked his car.
You know, we had 30 to 40 marked patrol cars in the parking lot, and when we found his vehicle, it was actually facing where all of our cars were parked. So he would have had to have seen them, but it seems that it just didn't matter to him. He was going to take the chance.
Maldonado is now charged with felony grand larceny. The items in his cart valued at just under $1,400. Wayne Colville, CBS 6 News.
So he showed up. He got in his car and said, "You know what? I'm about to go steal. I'm about to go to this specific store and steal. I know I can get away with it." And he showed up, saw a whole bunch of cop cars, and was like, I mean, they got to be in there doing something else. They wouldn't be paying attention to me. You know, I could still do this, you know, because you ever hyped up yourself about something, you know, you get yourself ready to take on whatever challenge you have, and you're going to step over and jump over any obstacles that present themselves. Okay. And he hyped himself up so much that even when he saw a bunch of cops there, he was like, I still can do this. I still can do this. First things first, I got to put this on the screen. Wait, that is on the screen, right? Yeah. Appreciate you, Drew, for that super chat. Said congratulations on the merch. Been praying for that. Or I should say, I knew this day would come. Thank you so much. You know, I'm happy. I'm proud of it. You know, I'm proud of what I came up with. I got to think of more design ideas, but I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. But let's get talking about this man. Like AJ says. Appreciate you coming in, AJ. AJ said, yeah, dude was shopping for a cop. That's what happened. He had to be. I want to meet. He said, he saw all the cops up there and said, I really want to meet these police officers, but instead of, you know, walking up to them and saying hi, I'm going to get them to come to me. You know, I don't want to walk where they at. I just get them to come to me. You know, that's how I do it. What? Oh, okay. I thought you were talking. Okay. Yeah. Dude has the worst timing of any criminal ever. And, you know, he could have waited. He could have sat out in the parking lot and said, I'm going to wait till they leave. And he didn't even do that. He just, I guess he had something to do after that. They say, Derrick, I used to give myself that pep talk every time my cousins and I went cow tipping. Cow tipping, you can only do that at night, right? Or that's the ideal time, at night. When the cows sleep, ain't that the thing? But that's messed up. That's messed up for the cow, okay? Leave them cows alone. They ain't did nothing to you. That's like, you know, like I said, maybe he just wanted to meet the cop and said, you know, I'm gonna wait to, I'm gonna get them to come to me, cause I'm special. I ain't gonna just walk up on them. Okay, hold up. Wait a sec. I just want to point this out, Drew, because sometimes, if y'all don't know, a lot of you are here. Drew is our resident police officer here. But I just want to point some of this stuff out. But that Drew is saying, you know, rest in peace to that officer, and you know, my condolences to his to the officer's family, because you don't say is it he or she, but rest in peace. I mean, condolences to that officer's family, because it's not an easy job, you know. What police officers deal with on a daily basis is not. Okay, where's it at? Okay, here you go. I had a guy last week hold up a 2-year-old as a shield. Now that's, I don't even know. Like, you know, I guess police officers training and experience, you know, has them prepared for situations like that. But man, I wouldn't know what to do. I would not want to do. Just because he didn't want to be tased, he held up a. That's. But I want to highlight this comment as well. Some people are trash. To hold up a baby in defense in any situation, like you want the baby to get hurt before you, is crazy. You know, I'm talking any situation. I'm talking if you walking down the street and your kid, like you're on the sidewalk and you're holding your kid's hand and your kid is closer to the street than you are. Like, what is wrong? You know, but definitely holding up a kid to defend yourself is crazy. Like I've told them a lot of times over the last month and a half, Drew, that this channel is going to skyrocket at one point. We're moving up slowly, but at one point it's going to skyrocket where we're going to get like 8,000 subscribers in a week or something like that. You know, it's going to go crazy at some point. He said, I was standing inside the front door. So I'm ready for the skyrocket to happen, because I know it will. But I was standing in front of the door of Walmart talking to a friend in full uniform, and 2 ladies walked by with $600, it should be dollars, worth of stuff, and walked right by me. That's crazy. Chris May is here. Appreciate you coming in, Chris. It's crazy. But yeah, I like I'm gonna say I have been in situations in my life that I've talked about on this channel numerous of times where I felt the police officer who was interacting with me was not treating me fairly. But I truly believe that there are a lot more good police officers than bad. And watching these body cam videos, you kind of get what police officers have to deal with, the stress that it has to have on you when you go home at night as a police officer is just unimaginable, because I get stressed out. Y'all see me get stressed out and frustrated, and I'm just watching the video. I'm not there having to deal with it. And I get frustrated a lot. And like the only time we hear about police officers' job in the news a lot of times is when something bad has happened. You know, we don't actually get the day-to-day. And we still really don't have the day-to-day of a police officer, but watching these body cam videos, you get some sense of an officer's day-to-day and the different situations they have to deal with. And, you know, it helps me understand their point of view. So it also helps me for when I get pulled over, I can kind of understand their side of things. And that's the knowledge I have gotten from watching these videos. And what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? We appreciate Jesus. It makes me appreciate officers a little more, even though, like I said, I've been put in situations where I feel I wasn't treated properly by police officers, but you know, I can still I still am able to appreciate the fact that they put their lives on the line on a daily basis. It's a job that I couldn't do. And, you know, my whole goal with this channel is to teach people the best choices they should make when getting arrested, but when you're interacting with a police officer, period. And I go by the 2 C's, composure and common sense. And if you have those 2 things, it can make the process easier, whatever process it is, whether if you're just getting a ticket or whether you're getting arrested. You have composure and common sense, it could help tremendously. And it also makes the officer's job a little easier, a little less stressful. And if you do those 2 things, it can prevent something bad from happening, you know? So that's what I try to do here. And Drew, you picked the right time to come back, the right day. Thanks for being here. You say it's like driving a car. Starts out slow, ends up fast. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're about to get into that right now, because it is time for our 3rd and final segment of the night, our body cam reaction portion of the show. Hey, this is why everybody is here. This is why you clicked on the video. This is why, you know, I mean, other than, you know, watching my face and hearing my reaction, my thoughts, you came to see this drunk lady cause all these problems at her daughter's ballet class. And we're about to get into it. But I just want to let you know, if this is your first time here with me live during this portion of the show, I'm not able to put your comments on the screen. But from time to time, I do pause the video to give my reaction, and I will be watching the chat so I can read off your reaction. Read off your reaction as well. So let me know your thoughts if you're here with me live. Put it in the live chat box, and there's a good chance, a possibility, that I can read off your comments too. So you know, this lady, her daughter was having a ballet class, and she decided to show up drunk. It's so embarrassing for your parent to show up drunk. And let's just face it, it's a little more embarrassing if your mom shows up drunk than if your dad shows up drunk. Because if your dad shows up drunk, sometimes that's like expected. But your mom showing up drunk, it's not, nobody expects that. So it's a little more embarrassing if it's your mom. Okay, but we're about to get into this. So let's get into this video and let's see what happened once the police showed up. Did I change the screen? Okay, yeah, it changed. I was like, okay, let's go.
Police and fire dispatch.
I'm on my way to my wife's dance studio at All About Dance by Kristen. We have a potential domestic problem there.
A woman called in and started threatening my office, tell them that they're going to pay for it because we made a mistake. This child's dance class was 30 minutes later than what she signed up for, but the class got changed, and we accidentally didn't tell her. She slipped through the cracks, so we apologized up and down, but she says now that she's coming up there and that she's going to make us pay because her ex-husband, she indicated that the ex-husband was going to be violent with the child because we were 30 minutes late. Now the child is in class and the child is doing fine.
You want to see?
No, I'm good. Aline.
The new family came in.
Okay.
Showed them around the studio. There was a father and a daughter. They were perfectly fine. Gave them a tour. Told them class was going to start at 5:30. There was a confusion on the time because of the time that they registered. Our schedule has changed since then.
How long ago was this?
When they registered, or
when you showed them around?
Today.
Oh, that happened today. Okay.
No, they registered like back in August, but this happened an hour ago.
Okay.
So, came in for class. Well, maybe a little over an hour ago. Came in for class. Showed them around. They sat down. Told them that the studio was going to open up as soon as they went in. She's welcome to go in. Just hang out there if she's comfortable hanging back. They were fine. So then he came up and was like, well, what time's the class start? And I said, oh, it's at 5:30. I thought they were just here early, not realizing that there was a miscommunication with the schedule.
Okay.
Perfectly fine.
So what, did they think it was 5 or?
Yes.
Okay.
And that was it. Then I got a phone call from the mom, and she was yelling at me, threatening me. How dare we put her and her daughter in an unsafe situation? Why do we think we have the authority to do this? Who do we think we are to take people's money and change
Unsafe situation?
Apparently, by changing the time, I don't know if that enraged the husband that he had to sit here for, or the ex-husband, the dad, if he had to sit here with the child for an extra 30 minutes, and that it was going to create an unsafe situation with the child when they left.
Okay.
And who do we think we are? How do we take people's money, and how do we think that we can put them in this situation? What am I going to do to fix it? What are we going to do to make this right? And then she was talking to Kristen because she wanted to talk to her, and I said I can't.
One more time, I'm sorry.
That's okay. She said, what do you, she wanted to talk to Kristen. I explained to her I can't just get her on the phone.
Pause. Give me a second, because I was supposed to, I'm watching on my phone and an ad popped up As I'm watching on my phone, an ad popped up, so I realized I didn't turn off the ads like I'm supposed to. So, my apologies. My apologies. We're gonna rewind it back just a little bit. 2, 3. But while I have y'all here, I think it was AJ who said Dance Moms 2.0. And I'm proud is here. Appreciate you coming in. It was another comment. It said Drew says family get ready to be fabricated over this. Jeff says he's silky smooth. Okay, I don't know what's that going on, but oh, the Dove chocolate. Okay. Was that the ad? Everybody get the same ad? AJ said vids like this remind me how lucky I was not having parents who had a drinking problem. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was one of the lucky kids too. With that is concerned. But let's keep going.
Kristen, because she wanted to talk to her, and I said I can't.
One more time, I'm sorry. That's
okay. She said, what do you, she wanted to talk to Kristen. I explained to her I can't just get her on the phone. She's not here.
Is that the owner?
Yes.
Okay.
I said I can't.
Oh, it's supposed to be fiberglassed instead of fabricated. Okay, we got it.
Here, I can't just, and she's like, don't you dare call her because you're not going to give her a heads up to come up with another story. I have no other way of contacting her to let her know the situation. And she said, you have 5 minutes or else you're going to, I don't want to say it wrong, you have 5 minutes to get her on the phone or you guys are going to, I forget what she said. And I said, okay, hung up the phone. Threatening him.
Okay.
I don't remember what she said.
And are you're the owner's husband? Or
yes.
The owner? Okay.
So then I get Kristen on the phone. She and I are talking. It went past the 5-minute mark. So then she calls back screaming at Lori, who picked up the phone. And Lori's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm so sorry. Let me put you on hold. She's threatening Lori. She said, don't you dare put me on hold. So then I got her on the phone on speaker. I have Lori on the phone on speaker, Kristen on the phone, and they're talking to each other, and she's mocking Kristen, yelling at Kristen, who do we think we are, all this stuff, same thing. And then she said, when Kristen said, we're going to refund your money, she's like, that's not good enough, you put us all in an unsafe situation. And then,
so she continued to say an unsafe situation.
Continued, over and over and over again. And then, she said she was going to come up here and take matters in her own hands.
Okay.
And then hung the phone up on me.
That's what, yeah. So there were no, there were no direct threats.
No,
correct?
Not like I'm going to come up and take it. No.
Well, she said she's going to take matters in her own hands, yes. Which is close enough. But she didn't say she was going to ask or...
No.
Okay.
She was cussing on the phone,
yeah.
But I don't...
You should be here any second.
So she is coming up here?
She said she was going to.
Oh. Even better. I need to talk to her here then.
I ain't gotta go chase her. She gonna come up here. That's great. Drew Ray said he was also blessed. Wait, what's the comment at? I didn't want to read it word for word. Where is it at? Drew Ray says, me too. I was very richly blessed with great parents. Sometimes we don't realize how lucky we are. Okay, there's some kids out there who parents they feel overprotective. They feel their parents worry about everything, want to know everything, and all in their business all the time. And you think you have bad parents until you meet this kid who parents don't care about them. Don't care what they're doing. Don't care if they're safe. Don't care if they're doing the right things. And you realize you have better parents. Parents who care are better than parents who don't. So not only when it comes to parents, whatever situation you're living through, you're going through, there's always worse. There's always somebody who has it worse than you in that aspect of life. So, just remember that. But Drew Ray also gifted 1 membership, and Deb is the recipient of that membership. So Deb, you now have access to what is it? What am I trying to say? To member things. So there will be a members video that I'm going to put up probably Friday. That'll be members only for about a week and a half. So appreciate that gifted membership, Drew. Diarma says, I really have a dislike for the who do you think you are people. Also for the do you know who I am people. It's a lot of those people. You got you got a dislike for a lot of people. A lot of people. But AJ says, shout out to the positive role models. That's for sure. Let's go.
What's your name?
Cassie.
Cassie.
The lady at the desk right now.
Oh, she's here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Hi, Cassie. How are you?
Am I good?
Yeah. Could you come in the office with me and talk? Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
I'm just wondering.
I would appreciate if you could come in the office and talk.
Ready for you. Okay. You'll see it on your credit card like 3 to 5 days.
Well, the owner's willing to talk to you, but she's not going to do that here where all of her kids are. If you'd like to talk to her, you're more than welcome to come back here.
You did it.
Okay. Do you want her trespass?
No, but if there's nothing I can do, I just don't want to talk out there in front of all of our customers right now.
Okay.
And we've already had a long conversation on the telephone. So.
Okay, your options are either to leave or come back here. So,
Just waiting for my daughter.
her daughter is here?
Her daughter is here. Her daughter is in.
She changed the schedule.
How's that a safety concern?
There are trucks, then there's the truck. The GMC Sierra.
We've got passion, we've got determination. And if we set our sights on something, you better believe it's happening.
I just want to say right quick to YouTube, one day on one of my lives, you gave me a copyright claim on one of my lives because of a commercial that ran during the video. It's crazy. Of course, I just cut that part out and the copyright claim was taken off, but still, that shouldn't happen. Let's go.
I'm not comfortable speaking about that with my ex-husband. I set a schedule. I signed up for a 5 to 5:45 schedule. You can call the cops as much as you want, Kristen.
Would you like to step outside and speak to me? Alone?
Yes, actually.
There we go. That'll work.
I'm coming for you.
Well, we're not gonna threaten her in front of the police.
I'm not threatening her.
I'm coming for you as a threat. Go step outside.
Yeah, so basically she has set up a schedule. She set up for a 5 p.m. class. My ex-husband is abusive. Okay. And he has the kids on Thursdays.
Okay.
And so he picks them up at about 4:35. It was the only time I could get her into ballet.
Okay.
She changed the schedule, didn't notify, took the money.
Okay.
That's my problem. My ex-husband is upset because now he has to wait extra long for her to finish her classes. And that's the problem. So, you know...
Do you feel the kids are in danger? When you say abusive, verbally, physically?
Verbal.
Okay.
Verbal and emotional. This is well documented with the Summit County.
So you guys aren't Stowe residents? Or you
I live in Stowe.
Okay.
He doesn't, no.
Okay. So...
Her calling the cops because I'm coming up here to talk to her about her changing the schedule, what right does she have to do that?
Well, I mean, anybody can call the cops. That's what we're here for. We come keep the peace.
But you're acting like I'm doing something wrong.
No. Not at all.
It kind of seems.
Okay, well, I apologize. It came off that way. Okay, you got to understand, when I get here, I have half the story, right?
If you pull up my information, you're going to see that I have contacted the police about him as well.
Okay.
In the past, so for her, so what happens is.
So did he leave?
No, he's here. And that's
inside or in the parking lot?
He's in the parking lot, and what I'm doing right now is making sure that she gets there to his car without him yelling and screaming at her because of what Kristen chose to do.
Okay. Now, I understand that's got to be frustrating that she changed the time.
Without notification.
I understand that.
And taking my money.
But you understand how the actual problem here is your ex-husband.
The actual
right? If that's
no, the actual problem is there would not have been a problem if Kristen had not changed the time and had notified me in any way, shape, or form, which she chose not to do.
Okay, so they say they signed up. This is September 5th. So they signed up for this class or registered sometime in August, if I'm getting this stuff down right. And then today, since they took the tour today, this must be their first time there, or at least the dad's first time there, because I believe the dad dropped his daughter off. So they took a tour. They were there half an hour early because they thought it started at 5. And it actually started at 5:30. I don't know what kind of person the dad is. She would know the dad better than me, but it wouldn't hurt me to find out I had to wait another half an hour for something my daughter really wants to do. But this lady is here. She's mad. She's mad at these people because they changed the time, because she thinks the dad is going to take it out on the daughter. If the father would take this out on his daughter, he does not need to be around his daughter. If somebody over here can do something that makes a father mad and he takes it out on his child, he does not need to be in charge of his child. Simple as that. So if you're mad like this, you need to fight for full custody, ma'am. If this is true and what you're saying could actually happen, but it doesn't make sense to me. I don't think that's the case. Diarman says, well, first of all, a beautiful mess showed up. Thank you for coming in here. Beautiful mess said, people are strange. Diarman says, she walked in and saw the cops. And wait a minute, I gotta start it over so I stop laughing. Diarman says, she walked in and saw the cops and her "it's a trap" sense started tingling. Instead of her spidey sense, her "it's a trap" sense. Let's see. Miss M says, I bet they had and will have a never-ending custody battle. That's what it sounds like, because one of these parents are not making sound decisions, okay? If the father, like I said, if the father would get mad at his daughter because of something somebody else did, he doesn't need to be around his kid, and she should fight for custody. But if the mother would come up here and start this, and there's no reason to, like the dad would never get mad at this, or the dad isn't mad about this, then she might need to not be around her daughter. So one of these parents is making a bad decision, and custody battle will happen a lot if they're not in it already, which only hurts the child. At the end of the day, it only hurts the child, which is unfortunate. Chris May says, well, at least this one wasn't caught with her pants down. Yeah, for once. Let's go.
Okay. But she did choose to take the money.
So,
right?
What is the plan?
I'm here right now to make sure that she's safe when she gets in the car with him.
How much longer is class?
Till 6:15.
6:15, so it's almost done. Okay.
Yeah.
So you already got your refund.
Yeah.
So,
I'm Kristen's husband, so.
Well, let
him.
Let him discuss.
No,
with
you
you
made me come outside, right?
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
No.
I think he's going to discuss your money situation with you.
She said it was refunded. There's no discussion. Please walk
We don't
away.
want the spectacle here.
Excuse you.
Excuse you.
Excuse you.
No, you.
You made the mistake. You made the error. Step away.
We're going to bring your daughter out.
You put my daughter in an unsafe
Can you take her?
situation. Okay. Officer, I'm not.
What's
in
the
the
unsafe
wrong.
Sir,
situation?
I'm addressing
Sir?
that. Can you just go get her daughter?
Get her.
Can I do what?
When
get
the
her
class
daughter.
is no, when the class is over, I've
Well,
already paid.
It's over.
Okay, then don't step out here again. I'm done with this.
So did you just pay for delay, or are you on
No,
membership?
on the 22nd. I've been a member before.
So you pay on the
August
22nd.
for the class.
Is it a monthly
today.
or?
Well, it just starts for the school year.
Okay,
So
you paid
for
the
9
whole,
weeks.
Are you paid for the whole
Like
school year?
semester. Yeah,
Okay.
I think they bill
So they
every,
refunded
3
you
months.
already?
I don't. I mean, that's what they said, yes. Perhaps. Since the phone call started after the 5 o'clock.
If they refunded you, so you're not coming back again then, right?
No, I still want my daughter to do ballet in the scheduled class time. Yes, at 5 p.m. That was scheduled.
Well,
and I paid for it.
They don't have that class.
Then they need to refund the money. Yes.
Which they did.
I don't know. Do you have record of it?
But I'll go in and get a receipt for
All
you.
right, get a
What
receipt.
is? Can I grab your ID?
This lady want them to. It's their business, okay? This is their business. I guarantee you they have a good reason why they changed the time of the class from 5 to 5:30. My guess is that whoever teaches the class, this is not their only job. My guess is, that's my guess, so they might get off their other job at 5, so they have to schedule the class at 5:30. That's my guess. If I had to, throw something up against the wall and figure this out on my own, that would be my reason. But this lady said, change the class back to 5. She all these kids, all these parents, tell them change it to 5. I don't care. Change it back. What's the difference? Isn't this Dad's Day to have the kid? So it doesn't even affect you. Man, what is we doing? Wait a minute. What happened? Oh, yeah. Drew says it will hit a minute. My brother, keep on watching. Oh, yeah. We're going to watch it. We're only 10 minutes in. We got 20 minutes left. So, yeah, we got a lot of fun to have. AJ says, never let anyone get that close to you, especially a drunk Karen. Yeah, because I believe the officer was going to tell him to step away. But she just wanted to hop in and do the officer's job for him. The officer was going to say it, but she just, yeah, Miss M says the same thing. It's not even her night. It's not even her night. This doesn't affect you. And I could understand if the dad is really how you say he is. I can understand that you want to protect your daughter and get her in his car, without him yelling at her. I can understand that if that's the type of person he is. But she's going home with him. you're not going to be able to protect her the whole night. So it's like I don't know what to compare that to. It's like having your kid drive for the first time by themselves, and you ride with them to the edge of the neighborhood for protection, to make sure they're driving properly. You said, to make sure you drive properly, I'm just going to ride passenger seat until we get to the main road out here. Then I'm going to get out. What does that do? Because they got a lot more driving to do and you're not going to be in there. So they could drive great until we get out the neighborhood. And once you get out the car, they can go crazy. The same thing with this. You can escort her to the car and he could be nice. But then once they drive off, you're no longer there. So what's the difference with this? Just like, what's the difference with you getting in your kids in the car with your kid for 3 minutes? It does nothing. But I don't know if y'all got that or fully understood my comparison right there. But, you know, if you didn't, watch it again. And you might you can figure it out. Because I might need to watch it again myself to figure out what I was talking about. But let's go.
Yeah.
And again, just to reiterate, you don't feel that they're in any physical danger, correct? Your kids?
No, it's just emotional. Which, again, thanks to Kristen, she's made it so much worse. And I know you think this is ridiculous. You're here for her. I got you.
I actually don't.
No, I don't believe you.
Okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
You let him come out. They had you here because I told him I was coming up.
What's your phone number, sir? Ma'am, sir.
For what?
No matter what type of severe asthma you have, Tespire can help you have fewer attacks and relieve.
We won that. I thought he said sir twice. Or did he say sir?
I'd rather, but he kind of. You let him come out. They had you here because I told him I was coming up.
What's your phone number, sir? Ma'am, sir.
For what?
How you correct yourself and then uncorrect yourself? He said, "What's your phone number, sir?" Ma'am, sir. That was funny. I just want to spotlight this real quick. A beautiful mess said, "My ex and I were not best friends after our divorce, but we worked hard, so our 3 boys had no drama and could do activities everywhere." What? Could do activities, OMG, everywhere. Look, that's the best thing. Nobody says 2 people who separate divorce, you know, or not even separate divorce, but 2 people who have kids together, who are not in a relationship together. Nobody says they have to like each other. Like, they could hate each other. But as long as you don't show any of that hate while kids are around or while kids can hear you, I don't see no problem with that. It took me till I almost graduated from high school to find out my dad drunk alcohol. I had no idea. I'd never seen it before then. And I think that was a mistake. But he kept that from me. There's no need for me to see that. You know? As long as you can keep that out of view and earshot of kids, you know, your arguing and your disagreements, have at it. In my opinion, as long as you know, as long as you're able to come to a conclusion at the end of the day that's best for the kids, have at it. You know, just don't put them in it. There's another comment. Volpine Soul is here. It says, given the type of person this mother is, I don't think the father is dangerous at all. I think she's just trying to say things to get more child support or something. That could be it. You know, I'm gonna just say sometimes parents don't. One parent will not like the fact that the kid likes the other parent more than them. You know, and it's probably not a real thing. But in their mind, they feel that their child likes the other parent more. So they'll try to convince the child that the other parent is a bad parent when they're not. A bad parent, or they'll try to convince them that they're a bad person and that they're actually going to do harm to them when they're not. Just so, you know, kind of turn the child against the other parent type thing. It happens. And it that does nothing but harm the child at the end of the day. You know, any kid that grows up and becomes an adult, and one parent you know, did that, they always tell you how that affect them still in their adult life, and it does nothing but hurt the child. But let's go.
Just put in my report.
I mean, I guess. I'll give you the house number: 2343.
What's going on? I understand that. I'm gonna step in with them. Just hang out here for a minute.
Stop that now.
Ma'am,
No.
step outside. I'm gonna speak with them.
Okay.
Step outside. Go into the office. So it's not. Just stay out there. We'll be right out in a moment.
We'll come in. Come in, bud.
Officer, you need to bring guys. Go find your lockers. Go find your lockers. Let's go this way. Well, look, all of this is
Yep. You want to come with me, Spirit?
Hey, guys, find your lockers for us. Did you guys get a phone call?
Apparently, one ex-wife called in here, threatened the staff. She just told Kristen she's coming after her and blah, 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 creating this big spectacle while your daughter's in class. Now, they made a mistake.
No, exactly.
The child was in a class like 15 minutes long.
Yeah, no, I know. I talked to the gal at the front when we got here.
And they said you were
scheduled.
In fact, Kristen was concerned about turning the daughter over to her.
Oh, no. You can obviously tell what's going on with her, right?
So I'm gonna be very honest. What she's alleging that you're pissed off about the class time.
No.
But
I can show you the text message I sent her.
Do you mind, actually?
Oh, no. I mean, you can see all the other messages that she sent me today and to all her family, including copying her attorney. When she sends these crazy messages, it's because she's been drinking. It's obviously when you just talk to her, right? Yeah, here, I'll send it to you. I'll show you. So, of course, the time of the class changed from 5:30 to 6:15. Did you get an email?
Okay.
That's it. And then she just responds to other stuff about, you know, what she's been going off on all day. But this is part of the course with her, man.
So this is typical behavior?
Of her?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I can speak on behalf of Kristen, and your daughter's welcome here to come and take classes.
Well, I have them on
want her
Thursday.
back.
I have them on Thursday night, so it falls right in line with me picking them up from school and coming straight here.
She was refunded already.
Okay.
What are we going to do in the future here? And are we trespassing her?
This lady is not a welcome back.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
You can bring your daughter.
Yeah, no.
And we'll work that all out. But she paid.
Is there another unit available? Go this way.
Yeah.
And so we refunded her money.
Yeah. This is just.
Kristen, come here. This is her husband.
No,
ex-husband. Sorry.
Hi. I'm sorry.
No.
It's all right.
He said, "This is her husband." No, don't put me in that position no more. Listen to what he said. This is her husband. No, but wait, before I do that, let's see. Drew says, I hate it when they make me arrest. Okay. I hate it when they make me arrest them in front of their children. Yeah, I've seen that situations a couple times on this channel where it seems like those parents don't care. Parents don't care that their kids are right there. AJ says, even if there's any truth to what she's saying about her ex, she's losing any ground by her behavior. Yeah, you like I said, composure is one of the things you have to have when dealing with police, because I'm sure Drew can attest to this. If you walk up on any situation when you don't know the full story, you don't know exactly what happened and what's going on, and it's two people going against each other, when you get there, when you separate those two people, if one person is calm and the other person is full of anger and yelling, and these two people have two different stories, you're kind of going to lean on the side of the person who's calm and who's composed when you have two different stories. I mean, I'm just putting myself in that situation, and that's what I would do. Because usually the loudest person is the one that's doing the most lying. I mean, that's how I feel. I don't know. But the army says he looks like he's really confused. Apparently, he's unaware that he was supposed to be ready to become an abusive monster because of a minor inconvenience. Everything she said don't make sense out there. Chris May says dysfunctional. That's what she is, yeah. But yeah, let's go.
Yeah, this is just... Kristen, come here. This is her husband. No, ex-husband.
Hi. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
We got a phone call right after you had put me in class, and we thought everything was fine. And
it is, and was.
Lauren, your ex-wife called here and threatened Lauren and said that we put in danger of you. But she's actually got very belligerent, and we actually refunded her money and asked her not to come back because she just came in and said now she threatened Lauren, and now she just threatened me that she's going to come back. And
well, she's not in her right mind right now, which I think is apparent. So,
okay.
And there's tons of backstory regarding it. So, yeah.
Well, I told him.
What I was saying to him was that I picked them up on Thursdays. So she would.
I'm okay. Just a DOC situation. If somebody's available, if not, I'll be okay.
All I said to her was, "Did you get an email about the time change?"
It was our mistake.
But that's it. It wasn't like I said I was upset or anything like that.
Okay.
So
she led us to believe that you were going to be violent with the daughter if you had to sit and wait 30 minutes extra.
So she said that verbatim. Basically,
she told me not violent, but emotionally, verbally abusive.
Oh yeah, that sounds about what she would say.
And I just talked to Monroe and I said, "Everything okay?" She goes, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Well, she's been drinking all day. It's
and
quite clear.
I have to address that too. But
and she drove down here, which she shouldn't have. Her kids knew she was drinking, so that's obviously horrible to show them that's okay. So
I'm sorry
I told this man that he's welcome to bring his daughter here and have her dance, but she's not welcome back.
No.
But she wouldn't be anyway. I mean, obviously there probably will be a recital, but she
Dispatch, was that reference my call?
I would be the one.
It's a pretty big deal, though.
I would be the one dropping her off and picking her up.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, the recital is a really big deal, so we really probably need to talk about that. We can wait a little bit, but I could not have her come to something that big.
This is unbelievable.
So let's couple things that we have to figure out now. So classes are going to continue.
Well, we're sorry that we didn't. It was our bad.
No, I had told that's.
The class changed half hours.
It's fine. We sat patiently, and it was no problem.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it'll be that time normally.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Lainey said she
Totally
did great.
fine.
I asked her, she said she had a great time.
Yep, totally fine.
So, I mean, I would definitely just love to have her stay in it,
Yeah.
but I don't know,
Has she
really
been refunded already?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's got to go.
Yes. So, am I trespassing her from the building? As in she's not welcome
I
back?
don't think she should be welcome back to you after whatever she just said.
Okay.
Here.
Okay, so she is not welcome back here, correct?
Correct.
Okay, awesome. He's welcome back, daughter's welcome back, right?
But we don't have any of your information.
Yeah,
like,
no,
we don't
I
have
can,
your.
and I could give you all that, absolutely.
Before you leave, can we change it to your information?
Absolutely.
So let me grab your ID.
Absolutely. It's in my truck. Want me to go out and grab it? I can give you my license number.
That's perfect.
That work?
But I am
so I'm gonna go figure something out with her.
Can I ask you, like,
why did we do this?
No, I just don't want, because I kind of understand where it's going to go with her.
Yes.
I hate to say I hope it does, but it needs to. But I don't want the girls to see it.
What are you saying?
Do you have
Are you implying me arresting her for driving up here? Is that what you're saying?
You couldn't smell her when you talked.
I could, but I didn't see her driving. So unfortunately, that's not.
We just saw her walk up.
Yeah.
But how would you think she would have gotten here? Okay.
That's what I'm confined by.
That's crazy.
So
I understand,
yeah.
but
so no, that's not going to happen unless she won't leave.
Unless she gets in the car to leave.
Well, I'm not going to let her. So
okay. But I just don't want the girls to see that.
No.
Oh man, so I think somebody said it about their custody battle, and she just doing this to get more ammo for whatever custody situation they're going through right now. But it's turning against her. He's getting ammo against her instead of the other way around, and it's satisfying right now. Oh, thank you for hanging out with us, Drew. Appreciate it. Okay, that's not okay. The army said, the husband, we should talk about your drinking. Her probably. Why are you attacking and abusing me emotionally? Oh man. All right, let's go.
You have a daughter?
Yeah, she's in the truck.
Do you want to go get her?
She's fine. She's older.
Your ex-wife? Oh, your ex-wife. Okay.
Yes. I'll go handle her. And
is the young lady done?
Where is?
She's in Miss Laney's hip
Can
hop.
she?
Okay, good.
Should he take her now?
And I can, and if you want, I
We
can
put her
call.
in. She's in a hip hop class now. She's having fun.
Oh, okay, there you go. All right, I'll be back. I need to get all your information so you guys don't leave.
The windows for that class are right there, so if you can bring her.
I'll do my best. She's not
I understand. I just windows are right. Okay. Well,
Okay. Your ex-husband's fine. He has no issue with the class change.
I have no choice but to report you because I told you that he was abusive.
Okay.
And then you took my daughter.
Okay.
With him, and you went inside and told me.
You are not welcome back here on this property. Okay. If you.
What does this make any sense, lady? Does this make any sense? I'm looking over here because I just. You're going to report this officer because you told him that your ex was verbally abusive to your daughter. And he allowed your ex to take her back into the office, back into the dance school. You just said you were there to get your daughter in the car to go home with said ex. So it's okay for you to let your daughter go to your ex's house where she's there with nobody to protect her, but you are upset that the officer let her go, your ex take her into a room filled with adults. In which situation would she be more dangerous? If he is really verbally abusive, which situation would she be in more danger? Around a group of adults or at his house alone? Do we think before we talk? This is just look, this is what happens. When I get frustrated like this, I can let loose in the live streams. Okay? In the actual videos, I have to keep it down a little bit, and I cut my rants off a little short. But I don't understand people. I have no idea. That's like saying you can't. I'm trying to find something to compare it to. That's like saying, why did you let my kid go to the zoo? It's dangerous at the zoo. The animals could get out of their cages and attack my kid. Why did you let my kid go to the zoo? I was planning on taking my kid to the actual, the lion's actual habitat in the wild and seeing the tigers there and the lions and all these other animals, bears. We were going to go to their actual habitat. But you took them to the zoo where it's dangerous. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. They have more protection at the zoo than they do in the wild. That's another analogy that might be confusing, but I've just come up with the stuff off the top of my head. So sometimes it don't sound right. Okay? You got to dissect it. But let's go, man.
You come back, you will be charged.
For what?
For trespass.
Okay.
Okay? Also, you are highly intoxicated. So you are not going to be allowed to drive away from here. So let's get you started on a ride.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and work on that.
I'm so sorry. Why are you coming at me?
Because
Exactly.
you're intoxicated and you drove here, and you are the one causing the scene today, not him.
No, it wasn't about him. It was about me and her.
Yeah, and mistakes happen.
What they've done.
I mean, the reality is ridiculous. Mistakes happen.
Okay. Fair enough.
The fact that
so you're going to do well, first of all, you didn't need to in the first place.
Well, I would disagree with the way that you were acting when you walked in. Yeah, I would definitely disagree.
And why is that?
Because you're being disorderly.
What does that mean?
Rude, belligerent, making a scene in front of kids. Here's the deal. I don't have to explain anything else to you. Okay? What I'm telling you is to find a ride. Okay. Would you like a ride home?
You can give me a ride home?
I can give you a ride home.
Sure, let's go.
Okay, I have to handle some things first, so I'm going to have you have a seat in the car.
Okay. Can I just wait here?
Yes, that's fine.
Multimatic DSSV dampers, and 33-inch Goodyear Wrangler MT tires, and a road that demands.
Vopine Soul said, please arrest her. I'm with you. Arrest her, please. Okay.
It's every bit of off-road capability, and the Silverado.
Chris May said, why is weed illegal? Because most of the stuff I see is alcohol related or powder related. You're right about that. But you also can't what is it? What is it? Some states, we know marijuana use is legal. But you, just like alcohol, you can't be high off of marijuana and drive a car either. Because if y'all don't know, what is it? One of the effects of being high off marijuana is things look farther away than they actually are. So, when it comes to stopping behind somebody in traffic, you would think the car in front of you is further ahead than it actually is, and you could possibly hit that car. And I'm going to tell you a story of somebody who told me they got a ticket, real quick. And the way they told the story, it lets me know that they were high when they were driving. So they did not stop for a school bus that was picking up kids. They rode right past the bus. And if you don't know, buses got cameras on it. They can read your license plates. And they will, when they see you go past, they will send you a ticket in the mail. But the way they described their story, they was like, I was driving down the street and I saw the bus, but I thought it was further ahead than what it was. And then all of a sudden I look up and I'm beside the bus. And then I say, well, I might as well keep going. I'm already beside the bus. So I didn't confront them on it, but I knew exactly they were high because they thought the bus was further down the street than it actually was. So, but yeah, even though marijuana is illegal in a lot of states still, for some reason, I think it should be legalized too everywhere. You still can't, smoke marijuana, get high, and then drive. That's still against the law, no matter where you are. If weed is illegal or legal in your state, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I just want to tell that story. But yeah, let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna give her a ride home. Pardon? I'm gonna give her a ride home.
Okay.
Yeah. Get her out of here. You have your ID on you?
Yeah.
And you have your ID.
Lauren, you have your
My ID.
What?
You have your ride home?
Yeah.
Does the
How late are we open
Does the
here
kids
tonight?
live with her?
Yes, and I've been,
How late are you open tonight?
I'm done.
let's go.
Lauren,
8.
our
8:15.
our studio
So you got
is
an hour
open
and a
until
half.
8:15.
Here's my information.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow. So that's got to be stressful.
Oh, yeah. It's very much.
Lauren, what's a good phone number for you?
Area code 330.
I'm sorry?
Does she have a means to get back down here before this all wears off?
She has a boyfriend that, will probably get her hurt.
Well, she knows she's not permitted back in here. I mean, she can come get her car. That's, public property out there.
Okay.
But she knows she is not welcome back in here. And she's been warned for trespass. So if she comes back, call us. We'll come back in and charge her. Okay, whether it's today or next Thursday or whenever.
So she's not allowed to drop off her kids. She's not allowed to bring.
No, it would be me.
Okay.
The only way she's allowed back on this property is if you, in the future, say, okay, we can work through this.
Okay.
She's gonna need I'm gonna give her a ride home. She doesn't like me very much, but I'll take her. But she's probably gonna run her mouth to you for a little bit first. Huh? Yeah, if you just want to wait with her, and I'll be out in a minute.
Don't my knees.
Okay, do you guys have any other questions for me?
No.
So are you guys taking her home?
Yes.
And nothing's happening?
He wishes something
I
did.
just don't understand that.
What?
She drove down here.
I know,
Okay,
but
They got to see her driving.
Yeah, they got to see her driving.
I just tell you with our court system, that's how it is. There's absolutely nothing I can do.
Will there be any report on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And in that
absolutely.
report, will you indicate that you sensed that she had been drinking?
Yeah, that was my belief that she was under the influence.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
that will be in the report?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, hold on. But Chris May says it just seems like the majority of the problem is that, yeah, I would agree. The majority of the problem is people being I can't say that word, inebriated. People being drunk in public. I think you find more drunk people in public than more people high off weed, causing problems. I agree with you on that. But I gotta say this. Dearman says my great uncle doesn't have a license anymore because of unpaid fines. He couldn't figure out how they were getting him on the traffic cameras because he said he was wearing his fishing hat and shades. The thing about it is, with those traffic cameras, if you let somebody drive your car and they run a red light or they drive past a school bus that's picking up kids, you will get the ticket because they send it to the owner of the car. And you have to prove that you were not driving the car. I don't know how that works. If you were at work and you have something from your job saying you were at work, if you can get that person, which is going to be hard, to get that person who was driving your car to show up in court and say, hey, that they were driving, which is them admitting to a ticket, is crazy. I don't know how you're going to do that, but you have to prove it wasn't you. They're going to assume it was you until you prove it wasn't you. So I guess he was the one who was driving his car there each time. Volpine Soul says, good dad. He's gathering information for family court. Get the kid away from this medical waste dumpster fire of a person. Let's go. Yeah, because I think, like I said, it's backfiring on her. She came to probably get proof on him, against him, and he's getting it against her, which is wonderful.
Okay. And I take that report in public record.
Mm-hmm.
Which you need a copy of it.
Oh, yeah.
I have a feeling you're no stranger to getting police reports.
No,
For her, is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's it. No, yeah.
It's like Mike's like, not me.
It would be the first, but it's just something needs to happen with her behavior. Like when our oldest daughter had her banquet at Rose's Run Country Club, she asked me if I could come pick them up versus meeting me there with them because she was at work, whatever. And when we get there and she gets there a little bit late and she was so drunk. It was unbelievable. And even I hate to put her out there like that,
business card with report number on
I even looked at her come up the stairs and then she looked at me and I said, you know, right? She said, yeah.
Your daughter? That's very sad.
Well, I'm sorry that...
And I wanted to drive home with her. I thought about calling the police while we were following her.
Well, you're welcome to.
Well.
Okay. I'm going to get out of here, get her out of here. If you guys need anything else, call us, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Woo! Let's see. Miss M says, damn, if they don't pull you over, they just say pay the bill. If you get pulled over, they take the points and give you a fine in Canada. Yeah, if you get caught like on our traffic cameras running a red light or not coming to a complete stop when you turn right on red, they'll send you a ticket. But I don't think if a cop caught you speeding and wasn't able to pull you over and you're able to get away, if they don't, I don't know how they can't. I don't think they're able to send you a ticket after that on those occasions. I think they're just able to send you a ticket on stuff that's caught on camera. I don't know. Drew had to tell me about that. But Drew says anyone speeding under 10 miles over the speed limit gets a warning from me. If it's 10 plus, you're getting a ticket. I'm trying to think if I ever received a ticket, a speeding ticket less than 10 miles. I don't think I've no, I haven't. It's been reduced once I went to court. Like I think at one time I had I was in court for a speeding ticket for 12 miles over, and I think the judge reduced it to 8 or 7, something like that. But no, I've never been given a ticket for less than 10 miles. And I've received probably about 5 speeding tickets in my life, but they were all like within the first 7 years of me driving. I got 5 speeding tickets, and I've been driving slow ever since.
No worries. It's what we do.
What's your first name?
Christian.
Kristen?
Christian.
Tony. I've been with the city now 34 years. I run the building department.
Tony. Oh, okay. I say I've heard your name plenty of times. I've never seen your face.
I appreciate your help very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you guys have a good evening.
Thank you. All right. You ready?
Do you have the receipt?
Oh, I apologize. Do you have the receipt that shows the refund?
The what?
The receipt that shows the refund.
Yeah, we'll get it. We need a receipt for the refund.
And then I can pay for obviously we have to pay, so I can do that now, or, my wallet's, can I do it next Thursday?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I'll show you. You can print that off, and
You're going to have to work it out with her that you're going to bring her to and from dance from now on.
Oh, well, it's already kind of worked out, because that's Thursday for the day that I have them throughout the week, so.
We don't want her back down here.
I don't blame you. I just can't believe she actually drove down here. That's unbelievable.
Does she threaten people a lot?
Well, let me ask you this. Were you supposed to drop the child off and she pick it up, or pick your daughter up?
No, he was here
the whole... I dropped her off, and then my other daughter and I went to...
And your plan was to come and pick her up?
I'll just show it was refunded.
No reason for her to be here.
Oh.
She's
Perfect. The amount was for the $69.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Perfect. Thank you guys.
Bye-bye.
How much did you say? How much was these classes? What'd she say?
Her off, and my other daughter and I went to...
And your plan was to come and pick her up?
I'll just show it was refunded.
No reason for her to be here.
Oh.
Perfect. The amount was for the $69.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Said $1,600. What she said? 9 weeks. 1 class a week. $1,600. 9 classes for $1,600. That's $178 a class. Yeah, these people, I don't think they could survive their business and pay the bills for their household off of that. So I'm thinking this is not their only, the people who run the class, run this school or teach the classes, they have another job, because you can't, that's not enough. Depending on how many kids they have and how many classes they hold a week, how many groups, you gotta have another job. So But yeah, they say 69 or I don't know, 1600. I don't know what it was, but let's see. I'm gonna hear her say it again, cause I might be wrong.
There you go. I'll just show it was refunded.
No reason for her to be here.
She's
Perfect. The amount was for the $69.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
All right.
it. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you guys.
Bye bye.
Did you just pay with PayPal?
Yeah, and the cashback's wild.
Never a gold loan.
All right. There you go.
Thank you.
Ready?
Yes.
You have you throw your purse on the front. Thank you.
Well, we're not getting arrested? This is no fun.
Hey, can I have your card and maybe the chief of police, please?
I don't have the chief of police, but I can give you mine.
What's his name or her name?
The chief?
Yeah.
Chief Film.
What is it?
Chief Film.
Film, like a picture?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to be in contact because what happened completely out of line.
Okay.
All right?
Have a good night.
Yeah. I wish you could die.
What? Ooh, I was about to say.
My rain jacket.
Hello.
Hi.
I have a site I need to issue from the account last night.
For what?
Public intoxication.
No.
What do you mean no?
I wasn't drunk.
Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Just because I'm not all I complain against you.
Oh, you are? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, I told you yesterday that.
Well, people say a lot of things. That's good. You have your phone on you.
Phone?
Yeah.
What do you need?
Court date? Tuesday?
Tuesday, Saturday, 7, 8, be the 10th. I don't have my phone with me.
You employed?
Yeah, I'm employed.
By whom?
I'm not accepting a ticket from you.
Well, that's not how it works.
Well, that's fine, but
So
I'm
you're not
not.
going to tell me who you're employed by? I'll just write with you for the judge.
I mean, I don't think that this is necessary.
Okay, are you going to tell me who you're employed by or not?
I don't think you have any right to do this.
Okay. Okay, you have a mandatory court date. Tuesday at 8:30. I wrote 8 on here. I apologize. I'll fix that. Tuesday 8:30. You have to be there. If not, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. Any questions for me?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so you know, when this might be the first video ever where the person didn't get arrested. So that sucks, kind of. That kind of sucks. But you know, like some things are truly unnecessary. Like this, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what to say. Sometimes we think things are going to be a problem. Well, in our mind, we make things become a problem before they actually are a problem. And I think that was her problem. She wanted to make this an issue when it really was not an issue. And, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say. So I'm going to just go try to see what y'all say. So I actually had a lady tell me that people that own a Porsche should not get a ticket. I try to make sense of everything. You know, I try to make sense of what people say, or I try to figure out why they say it. It's just the actor in me, you know, when I look at scripts, spend a long time looking at scripts or words on a page, and I see the words that my character is supposed to say, and my job is to figure out why they said it and why they're making the choices that they're making. So that has carried on to real life. So when I see someone say something like that, my first thought is to try to figure out why this person would think that. I don't know. I guess people in Porsches have money, so you shouldn't give them a ticket because they're already paying a lot in taxes. I don't know. I don't understand. I'm excited about the next 2 weeks starting Monday. I get to work alongside Texas Rangers. Hey, if they're anything like the Texas Rangers in that TV show, what's it? 911 Lone Star, I'm a big fan of that show. Even though I think in the last episode they just found out one of them was corrupt. But besides that, the rest of them are great. But yeah, congratulations on that, Drew. I'm just talking out my tail right now. She's lucky that that wasn't in Texas, or she would have taken that ride. Yeah, so they just gave her a ticket, but they knew she was drunk. And if they have surveillance video of her pulling up in her car, getting out, that's their proof right there that she was driving. But yeah, she's lucky. Yeah. And the lady in the Porsche was doing 104 in a 55. What? That's crazy. I appreciate all of you being here. I think, Drew, you you asked me earlier to look up a video. The lady got in a fight because someone didn't say excuse me. Is this the video you're talking about? Woman in Target, because she didn't say excuse me and reached over her child. Is this the one you're talking about?
Playing with me. I'm not doing anything. I'm standing here. But I'm just standing here. Keep playing with me. I want to stop. No. I'm not your head off. No, keep playing with me. Don't do that. God, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't touch me, because this is going to the news. I don't care. Do what you gotta do. You have a kid. You don't care? I don't care. You should not have pushed her or went over
I did not touch your kid. Target could check their cameras.
Take care. You should not
get
have
arrested
went
for
over
this,
her.
right?
I
You don't
care.
care? You don't care if you go to
shouldn't have
prison.
went over her.
You don't care
That's
if you
the
don't
thing.
go to
say
prison.
excuse- I don't care.
So let's get this
I don't
straight.
care.
Because
Shut
I
up.
didn't
I
say.
don't care.
Oh, okay. You don't care.
Because you didn't say excuse me.
So you're obviously
Because
violent.
you didn't say excuse me.
Touching my phone. This
We're
is being
gonna have an
recorded.
issue. I don't care.
So you're violent.
I don't care.
Okay. What's your name?
This is my name.
Yeah, it definitely is. But what's it with your kid? I feel. What do you do to her at home if this is what you do to strangers? If you hit strangers, what do you do to your kid?
You have no manners.
Look at this
You
kid.
should've
She's
said
terrified.
excuse me.
Look at your
She's
beautiful
not
daughter. She's terrified.
She's not terrified.
Yes,
You
she
should have said
is.
excuse me.
So because
That's
so
what
fine.
you-
So let's say
No,
I didn't say excuse me.
Be
You go
quiet.
hit strangers.
Be quiet. You should have said excuse me.
So this is the
You
woman.
don't have manners.
This is the woman in Target on Flatbush and Avenue I.
You don't have manners.
And I'm going to give this to the cops.
I don't care. Go
They'll
ahead.
find
Do
you.
what you gotta do.
They'll find
do
you.
what you have to do.
So what are you gonna
should've
tell
said
them?
Excuse me. Point blank.
I'm
Point
glad
blank.
everyone's gonna watch
And
this.
I'm about to hit you. I'm about to knock your whole head off.
See this.
So keep playing with me.
I'm
Keep
not
playing
doing
with me. I'm
anything.
about to knock your whole entire head off. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me.
Yes, please do. Please get security. I'm asking you to please get security.
You should have said excuse me. Point blank. Simple.
Should have said excuse me. Okay, so that because I didn't say excuse me when I needed
You
something.
didn't say excuse me and you reached over her.
Okay, so I reached over to get a
Yes,
shampoo.
You were over her like this, reaching to get a shampoo.
Okay.
You should have said excuse me, and I would have moved her.
Okay.
Point blank, period. You don't have no
So because I didn't say excuse me, you're knocking people up.
Yeah, because you didn't say excuse me.
Okay, no problem. Let the cops decide. What I'm capable of. So this is what I'm capable. Okay, so you're done or you're continuing?
I don't know.
You're done or you're continuing? Because tell me when to hit stop.
She's not terrified. She's perfectly fine.
She's not terrified.
Okay, you said that wasn't the one. Okay, well I'm gonna continue to look. That's the first thing I came up. That's the first thing that came up when I was searching for it when you mentioned it. But I'll see if I can find that other one. But I can see how you can get mad if somebody reaches over your child like she displayed to get something without saying excuse me, like basically putting their body over top of your child. I can understand that making you upset. I get it. But she got you on assault charges. You know, all you got her on is someone who is disrespectful. Disrespect doesn't get you arrested. It's not a crime to disrespect someone. It's a crime to assault someone. Well, I guess how you can commit a crime while disrespecting someone, but disrespect alone doesn't get you arrested, but assaulting somebody does. So, people are going to do things you don't like, you think are rude, they're disrespectful. If it has no physical harm to you, you have to learn how to just let those things go and not act like this, because you could get arrested, and that's not what you want. It is really not what you want. Yeah, just say sorry. Yeah, she could have said, like, yeah, that would have been my response. Can you just reached over my child like that? Can you at least say sorry? And if you don't say sorry, when I have a talk with my child, I have to explain to them what happened, how you were rude, and the fact that there are people out there who will disrespect you and be rude to you and will not apologize. But if you apologize, I can have a talk with my child and say, look, there are people who are going to make mistakes, and the ones that apologize are the good people. What just happened to my chat? Okay. Why did that thing just clear out like that? But yeah. Aaron says, hey there, my brother. Drew Ray sure thinks highly of you, bro. I just subbed up, so I'll be seeing you on the next one. Keep on keeping on, brother. Oh, I appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, I react to body cam videos. My goal with this channel is to teach the citizen how to conduct themselves when they interact with the police. Because, you know, having composure and common sense when you contact the police officers or when they contact you, however it happens, can save you a lot of trouble. And, you know, that's my goal, to reach people. And I basically point out the mistakes the people in these videos are making in an effort to teach others not to make the same mistakes. That's the goal of this channel. And I'm here every day on Wednesday and Saturday nights at 8:25 p.m. We go live like we are right now. But every other day, I put out a video at 8:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I show up here every day. So you got a lot of, you never be without anything to watch, becoming a subscriber and a viewer of this channel. So I appreciate all the support that you all give me. I appreciate all the support you all will show me in the future. Let's see. Hold up. I want to point these stuff out before I get out of here. It says, can't believe they gave her a ride home, especially how rude she was to the officer. Yeah. Sometimes I think they just want to give you a ride home to not deal with you anymore. You know? Because you waiting on a ride, it'll take longer than if I just take you home. So either way, I'm going to have to deal with you. But if I take you home, you'll get away from me sooner. And I think sometimes it's just that. But Ms. M said, like, it's so ingrained in me that I have said sorry to grocery store displays because I think I have gotten too close or bumped into it. And I'm not going to lie. I have done that. I have, you know, I have been walking through a grocery store or anywhere, through a store, and you're not paying attention and you just feel yourself hit something, and automatically you think it's a person. So even before you turn around, you say, excuse me. And then when you make that turn, you realize it's a display or it's a pole in the store that you done ran into. I've done it. I've done it so many times. And when other people run into me in the grocery store, I'll say I'm sorry. Just because. Because you never know what this other person is going through. You never know how bad of a day they're having. And them running into you is the last straw, and they're ready to snap on you. So I just say I'm sorry, even if they run into me. It's just me. But yeah. It says, hey, big brother, he finally made it. It's a family affair all over this place. You know, it makes me feel good, man. This having a YouTube channel that's being able to that I'm able to grow a community on is amazing. Why this page is messed up? Okay. And it's a dream come true for me. And this is just the start of not only this channel, but my legacy on YouTube, period. This is channel number 1. Well, it really is channel number 2, but it's my first successful channel. And it won't be my last successful channel. I have plans for 2 more that I am going to start at some point. It could be one at a time. But yeah, I have a lot more to accomplish on this here YouTube space. And I want to bring you all with me. So come along this ride, cause it's gonna be fun. So I thank all of y'all for being here. Another Wednesday live stream, another great show, and it wouldn't be as successful or as great as it was if you weren't here. So I appreciate you being here, and I can't wait till Saturday stream. I will talk to you all then.